हेलो गुड इवनिंग एवरीबॉडी नो गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी आंखें खोलो नींद खोलो और जल्दी से रेडी हो जाओ गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन माय नेम इज विश्वदीप एंड आई वेलकम यू ऑल ऑन Unacademy's Computer Science Channel for unlimited learning. Why I started my lecture with good evening? Just because there are so many members who study entire night, and then after that they used to start their sleeping time in the morning. Okay, so what we are going to discuss in the today's lecture is the first part of the linked list. In this I am going to explain you what is the linked list, how a linked list is created, made using the links and nodes, how the node is created using the structure. Then we are going to talk about some specific conditions, a particular type of problem, null pointer dereferencing, and then ultimately at the end we are going to see how a list is traversed. But in between those we are going to solve some of the questions of link updation so that you will understand how actually the linked list works. So बहुत कुछ आज होने वाला है. Without wasting the time, let's get started. My name is Vishwadeep. I want to introduce myself for those members who don't know about me. Ranked 19 in 2010, good experience, masters from IISc, another MTech in from BITS Pillani, computer science teaching I am doing since last 13 years, 9 years only for GATE computer science, and these are the classes which I have taken, these are the courses which I have taken on the Unacademy's platform. I am taking for you guys. There are so many free opportunities we have brought for you here. This is the very first opportunity. My name is Vishwadeep and I am present on Unacademy's platform. Go there on Unacademy's platform, unacademy.com or Unacademy's learner app. Download the app, find my name, follow my profile over there, and what you will get is the special classes. All those special classes are free. If you want the link of each and every special class in more organized way, then open this particular URL. बहुत छोटा सा URL है, tiny.cc/vdeep10. ये URL आपको क्या देगा? This particular URL will give my Notion page to you. On that Notion page, I have given all the links in organized way. कि organized way means computer organization के सारे links इस particular MSQ sessions, then प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग सेशंस, थ्योरी सेशंस, हर एक ऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे में आपको एक वेब पेज मिल जाएगा. यू गो एंड चेक इट आउट. You always required such kind of organized way. I have brought it for you. Another thing is this test series. It's a free test series we have started. Enroll for it. You will be able to get the questions, practice questions and test series questions over there, which are of good quality. Apart from that, if you want to learn computer organization architecture, on the same channel I am having one playlist of 52 lectures, and that playlist contains all the lectures of COA, and it is amazingly organized कि you will understand each and every topic of COA in perfection. Okay, now let's talk about the last few months. कैसे हम boost करेंगे हमारी ranking को, and here is the opportunity to boost your ranking for the last few months. Come on Unacademy Plus and join the revolution which we have brought over there by giving you highest quality content in easiest possible way. And this particular Unacademy Plus subscription contains live classes which you will have very interactive, so that in the live class, if you don't understand anything, if you ask any doubt, if you ask any query, your query will be answered very quickly, immediately. If you have any doubt in your practice sessions, then after every 3 class we provide a doubt session. Hence your any query will not be carried more than 3 days, and you don't have to go here and there to find out the answer of any query. You will be able to get all the answers here from our educators. Structured schedule है, test series है, questions, and there are so many other things you have on Unacademy Plus. Apart from that, you can get the discount also of 10% minimum, that if you use the code VDEEP10. Subscription prices are going to increase from 20 October, so you need to think of it before this. सिर्फ 3 दिन बचे हैं. Within 3 days, if you take the subscription with the less prices, well and good. If not, otherwise you'll have to pay more from next 20th October onwards. This after 4 days. Use the code VDeep10 और जल्दी से revolution का part बन जाओ. You will never regret your decision if you take the subscription using the code VDeep10. If you are the person who needs a personal coach from Unacademy side, who can prepare your study planner, who can give you expert guidance, who can give you handwritten notes, who can assess your test analysis, and then based on that can give you expert advice ki you need to follow such kind of method of learning. If such kind of things you need, then you should go for iconic subscription, which includes all the benefits of Unacademy plus it includes extra coach facility from Unacademy side, and that iconic subscription also you can get using the discount if you use the code VDeep10. अगर आप code use करोगे VDeep10, you will be getting 10% discount, plus you will be getting my support, you will be getting my mentorship, my team support, and multiple other benefits you will be getting. So without delay, let's get started. If you are excited to learn here, my friend, you need to type down in the comment box you are ready. So we will go for the next particular chapter which we are going to start today, linked list. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत जरूरी है. Why? Just because people don't understand कि sir how the list is getting updated, we are not understanding. हमको समझ ही नहीं पड़ रहा है, हमको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. Now today I am going to explain you in the easiest possible way कि how the linked list works and how the list works. So if you want to learn in most effective way, first of all you type down in the comment box you are ready, and the second thing is जल्दी से अपने सारे फ्रेंड्स के साथ ये शेयर कर दो लिंक. Share the link of the lecture with all of your friends so that they also can join us live. Jaldi se. Okay, ready. Okay, great. So till now we have covered entire array. Pura array we have already covered. In that array we have covered lots of things: searching and finding minimum, maximum, and traversing and insertion, deletion, all the things we have covered. Today we are going to talk about linked list. What is a linked list? First of all, before we go for linked list, we should talk about advantages and disadvantages of array. हमें बात करनी है advantage and disadvantage of array. Okay, so advantage. What is the advantage in the array? Only one advantage in the array we can have, and that particular advantage is the random access to any element. कोई भी element randomly access हो सकता है array में. That is the biggest and only advantage array has, and that is too big, really. Disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? The very first disadvantage of array is static allocation. Static allocation means you need to allocate, or you need to define the memory or define the array at static time. Dynamically you cannot add extra elements in the array if you have predefined size of array. What you have is another problem because of this static allocation, which is the dynamic what? Scalability की problem आती है यहाँ पे. Why? Just because all the elements are stored on consecutive location. If you want to insert more elements, if you want to expand the array size, और आसपास जगह नहीं है, if you don't have nearby places free, then you need to copy all these elements somewhere else in the memory, and you need to create a larger size array. तो वो बहुत बड़ा disadvantage है, and these two disadvantages we are going to solve by what? Solve by linked list. लिंक लिस्ट ये दोनों प्रॉब्लम आपको सॉल्व कर देगा. लिंक लिस्ट में you don't have to give the static size of linked list कि these many elements, fixed elements will be there in the linked list or no. At the dynamic time, whenever you require the space, whenever you require actual space, actual element, then you can create another memory for that element and you can insert at that time. There is no any problem. So scalability also will not be an issue over there. बात करते हैं लिंक लिस्ट की। लिंक लिस्ट क्या है? लीनियर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर है या नॉन लीनियर है? जल्दी से बताओ। लिंक लिस्ट इज लीनियर और नॉन लीनियर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर? It's a linear data structure, right? So in this particular linear data structure, how you maintain the linear array? You maintain the linear order by storing the array elements in the consecutive locations. If you remember, I told you all the array elements are stored linearly on consecutive locations, right? How you will maintain how you will maintain the linear order in linked list? Just because in the linked list each and every element is not stored on consecutive location, नहीं consecutive location पे store नहीं करेंगे. So how will you maintain the linear order? By the help of pointers or links. Each element points to the next element. That's how you maintain the linear order. So what you will be having linked list as? Linked list को आप imagine कर सकते हो, there is one element stored here. So apart from element you are keeping a link, and that particular link is pointing you to the next element. Ab next element can be stored anywhere, yes. So element B will be there. B element will have a link. That particular link will be pointing us to another element, and this another it can lead us to another element, and so on. That's how you maintain the linear order using the pointers or links. अब बात करते हैं कि ये list जो है कैसे बनती है. List contains the nodes. The list is created using the nodes, and each node contains two fields. Right now you can see this particular representation. Every node of the list containing two things. What are the two things? One is the data, another one is linked to the next node. Right now I have written the same thing: data, the key or the value or the element, and the link means address for the next node. अभी ये जो नाम है data का, we can keep it as, or we can call it as key, value, element, anything. For the link we can have the names next pointer or forward pointer or link pointer or something. Both are same to same, all these are same to same. Okay, now how you visualize the node is like this way. Every node contains two parts. First one is the data part, and the second one is what? Link part, and that link is nothing but pointer to the next node, right? अभी एक list pointer होता है list में. This list pointer is the pointer which points to our first node. Why? Just because suppose this is some kind of list. Okay, this is the list. In this particular list, suppose we have first node with element A, and first node ka link pointer points to the second node. Second node is having element B pointing to the next node. Here element C pointing to the next node. Here element D. Now what should be there at the last link? There is no any next node here, yes. So last node contains null pointer. Null pointer in the link field, so that it can represent the list ends here. अभी ये null को represent करने का multiple ways है. There are multiple ways to represent this null. Sometimes it is written as, or it is drawn as like this way, a cross, or maybe sometimes it is written as like this, a big cross, or sometimes even it is this way also, kind of ground ऐसा. So these are different representation of null, but you understand कि list ends here. That's a null terminated list. मैं word repeat करता हूँ. एक technical term है null terminated list, means list end pointer. Okay, clear? Now look at this. If I want to access this particular linked list, how do I access? मैं इसको access कैसे करूंगा? कैसे करूंगा? बताओ, बताओ मामू, बताओ रे मामू, बताओ. So for that we should have one list pointer. That list pointer points to our first node. Now name of this list pointer can be start pointer, can be head pointer, can be first pointer. अलग अलग implementation में अलग अलग नाम है. Meaning is same to same. This list pointer holds the address of the first node, so that using this list pointer I can access second first node, from first is through link pointer second node, second से link से third node, third के link से fourth node, and entire list can be accessed like this way. But here we have a particular major disadvantage of this linked list against the array, and that is only sequential access possible. Only sequential access possible. Why? Why? Just because all these addresses, all the nodes are present on different addresses, there is no any pattern, there is no any linearity of this particular addressing or these particular storage. तो ये कोई भी नोड कहीं भी स्टोर हो सकती है. Through link we can go linearly. That's the only possibility we have here. चलिए, इतना क्लियर है क्या सब लोगों को? If you guys are clear about this much, can you please confirm so that we can go further? See, today you guys are not so energetic. I am not able to see your energy at all. 3 4 5 मैसेज आए अभी तक गुड मॉर्निंग के बाद में. गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग. नाउ लुक एट दिस. इफ यू हैवंट लाइक द वीडियो, प्लीज लाइक द वीडियो यार. लाइक कर दो वीडियो को लाइक कर दो. एंड let's see what we can have. Next is structure of the node. If I am saying I have created a node which has two fields, how do I create that particular node? Using a structure in C language. So suppose I am creating a structure for the node. How do I do that? Struct space node. So structure I am creating, that structure is having two fields. What are the two fields? Integer or character type of data. Whatever the type of data you want to keep, you can keep. Name of this particular field can be different. Implementation, don't worry, sometimes it is known as data, sometimes value, sometimes keys, sometimes element, sometimes something else. कुछ भी हो सकता है, right? First thing is data, fine. Second thing is what? Second is a pointer, and the name of the pointer I have used as link. चलिए, ले लिया मैंने link. What is the type of this pointer? Type of this pointer means of what this pointer holds the address. This pointer holds the address of what? Address of a node. Address of a node. तो type क्या लिखेंगे इसका? Node type का. I write it like this way. Struct node type pointer I have taken, which is of link. Okay, now no, we cannot access any data in the linked list randomly if we don't know the address of that node. Sometimes in the linked list, some kind of pointer is given to a specific node. Yes, I can access this particular node directly now. Apart from that, I can access its next in the linear order. But if somebody wants me to access the 18th node directly, I will not be able to access the 18th node directly. I'll have to go from the first to 18 sequentially only. Linked list में आप directly नहीं जा पाओगे. Okay, now this is the structure, fine. This is the structure, fine. But this structure is having very specific name, which is called as, it's a self-referential structure. ओहो सर ये क्या है? वर्ड पे ध्यान दो. What is the word? Self-referential structure. What is self-referencing? Self-reference, अपने आप को रेफर करना. Referring to self. Look at this. One member of the structure. One member of the structure, it's a pointer type. Pointer type of what? Of self type. खुद के type का pointer इसका एक member है. The member, one of the member is the pointer of the self type. That is why this structure is known as self-referential structure. Understanding this particular structure, then well and good. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं और डिटेल देखते हैं कि how to access the node fields using this pointer. Suppose this is the start pointer. Start pointer का type क्या होगा? What is the type? What is the type? Type is node type. Why? Just because it is holding address of node. Yes, if I want to access through this start pointer, if I want to access this data part, how do I access the data part? Pointer name, it is pointing to this node. Yes, arrow first field ka part data, like that way. And if you want to access the second part, that is the link part, how do I access the second part, link part? Start arrow link. Okay, now I'll be asking few questions from you. आपको आंसर करना पड़ेगा. Suppose there is a pointer p. Assume there is a pointer p of node type, and that pointer p holds the address of this node. Holds the address of this node means p pointer pointing to this node. If I am writing a statement like this way, printf %d p data, what exactly through this p arrow data I am trying to access? P pointing to this node. Yes, uska data part you need to print. You need to print the data part of the node pointed by p. Answer will be 2. It will print 2. I guess there is no any confusion in this. If I am asking you to have output of this one, अभी क्या होगा? What it says, p pointing to this node, iska link means this address means we have reached to this node. This node's data part I'll have to print. This node's data part, if I'll have to print next node of p, which is nothing but value 4. क्लियर है सब लोगों को क्या? If everything is clear, then I want to have one particular statement, and can you please verify exactly what this statement is doing? Okay, what does it mean? Value of p I'll have to copy in the left part. What is the value of p? Value of p means address of this node. So address of this node I am assigning somewhere. Where I am assigning? Link part of start. Link part of start में assign कर दो. Link part of start means here. Link part of start means here. Right? So this particular part will be updated by address p. If after doing this, I will write a statement, print f %d start का link का data. Can you tell me what it prints? ये क्या print करेगा? What it prints? ये क्या print करेगा? जल्दी से बताओ, जल्दी से. What it prints? Start this node, link part this node, and its data part. It prints 2. And you know why? Just because this particular link we have updated by this statement. Start ka link updated by p, I have done it. Now start ka next or start ka link part will point to the this particular node. Is that clear? Is that clear or not? Look at this. This is the link part I have updated. If that is clear, can you verify by saying yes, no, so that we can go further? There are small, so many things you need to learn first before we will go to actual problem solving of linked list. Problem solving means gate के questions, traversing, insertion, deletion, पता नहीं क्या क्या आएगा. Okay, so before we go, you need to understand how you access the node fields using the pointers, so that I can tell you exactly how you are going to have this particular code runs, or any code you will have to write, how it works. Chaliye. Okay, next is a particular problem comes, and that particular problem or that particular error is called as null pointer referencing, dereferencing. It is called as an error. ये है एक error. Okay, fine. Now what is the error? Look at this. What is the error? Error is what? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Suppose this is the list. Okay, this is the list. Instead, assume instead of something here, I am having null pointer here. Only single node we have. Start is pointing to this one and iska link kya hai? Null. If suppose I am writing the statement, if I am writing the statement print karo start का लिंक का data, what happens in that case? You know what happens in that case? Look at this. Start is this node, right? It's link. It's link. Start ka link will give you what? Start ka link is what right now? Null. So what exactly you are doing is you are trying to access some field using the null pointer. Abhi yaad rakho, null is not a value. Null is not a value. Null is just a representation of having nothing over there. ये सिर्फ एक representation है जो ये बताता है कि there is nothing over there. Right? So using nothing, you are trying to access the data part. ओहो, it is not possible. Sir, ये तो possible नहीं हो पाएगा. So for any case, anywhere, any case, if you have such kind of condition, if you have any kind of situation like this ki using the null pointer you are trying to access anything here. Now that particular anything can be data or maybe null arrow link, whatever the part you are trying to access, these will give you an error and the error is known as null pointer dereference. तो अगर आपकी एल्गोरिदम में किसी प्रोग्राम में विच यू हैव रिटन unintentionally you have left such kind of statements where start link or some kind of pointer is null and through that null pointer you will try to access the data, in that particular case it will throw you an error. So error will be null pointer dereference. याद रखिएगा this null pointer dereference they have asked in a question in 2000 I guess 17. I will tell you, I'll give you that question also in gate. जो भी question आया था वो मैं बताऊंगा भी सही just for the understanding I have written the null re babu. I have written the null here. Why? Just because I wanted to tell you कि null arrow data or null arrow link, if such kind of situation comes then there will be an error. There will be an error. You can access the data part, you can access the link part or any other part of linked list can be accessed using the actual address. If such kind of situation comes then there will be an error called null pointer dereference. Okay, clear. I will tell you the actual practical scenario where you can have such kind of problems. हम देखेंगे भी सही. Okay, चलिए बात करते हैं list empty condition. How can I assure कि list is empty? How can I assure that the list is empty? List is empty means list pointer having null. List pointer is null. So suppose my list pointer I have named as a start pointer. How do I check that particular condition? If start pointer is equal to null, then list empty, right? Right or wrong? If start pointer my list pointer is equal to null. अभी देखो आप कंफ्यूज नहीं होना सर, आपने यहाँ स्टार्ट लिखा, वो क्वेश्चन में तो लिस्ट दे रखा था सर, क्वेश्चन में तो हेड पॉइंटर दे रखा था. अरे डियर, these are just the variable names, these are just the names, you can change it by your own utility. हम आप कभी कभी p दे देंगे, कभी q नाम दे देंगे, whatever you say you can give the name to the list pointer. List pointer means pointer which holds the address of the first node. Okay, now list is null or list is empty means start is equal to null. Look at this exactly same condition जो मैंने यहाँ लिखी है, this same condition I can write in other words like this way also. If not of start, then list empty. अभी ये बहुत कुछ खास डिफरेंस नहीं है. स्टार्ट का वैल्यू क्या है? नल. नल मीन्स फॉल्स वैल्यू, राइट? नॉट नल मीन्स ट्रू वैल्यू, नल मीन्स फॉल्स वैल्यू. आपको पता है ना जीरो नॉन जीरो का डिफरेंस, राइट? सो इफ स्टार्ट इज होल्डिंग नल वैल्यू मीन्स फॉल्स वैल्यू. फॉल्स का नॉट क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द नॉट ऑफ फॉल्स? नॉट ऑफ फॉल्स इज ट्रू. सो दिस कंडीशन बिकम्स ट्रू व्हेन स्टार्ट होल्ड्स नल. In that case, I can say list is empty. I can say list is empty. Yes, I can say it's very simple thing. अगर इसका उल्टा लिखना है तो if start is not equal to null, how do I write that condition? How do I write this condition? यहाँ पे not हटा दो, उसका opposite. We will see that later on. अभी नहीं लिखते हैं. अच्छा, मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं आपसे. How can I assure single node is there in the list? Only single node in the list. Only single node is there in the list. If only single node you have in the list, so list will look like this. Start pointer is there. That start pointer points to a node, and in the node next pointer iska ya list pointer kya hoga? Iska next pointer null. Here should be null. That is the single node. Why? Just because next में तो कुछ है नहीं, तो null रखेंगे यहाँ पे. If I want to check the condition ki only single node we have in the list, what is the condition? If start ka link is equal to null. Understood that? If start ka link is equal to null, which means you have only single node. Good. Nice, amazing. Good, nice. So that's how you can access a particular list, and you can have a particular condition. If list is empty, start is null, list pointer null. If list is having single node means start ka link, list pointer ka link is equal to null. These are the empty list condition or single node list condition. These are the small things, boundary conditions, which we are going to check in multiple algorithms. अब बात करते हैं लिंक असाइनमेंट की. दिस वॉज द बिगेस्ट इशू, दिस इज द बिगेस्ट इशू, एंड दिस will be the biggest issue among all the learners who don't know how to update the links. उन्हें नहीं समझ में आता है. Don't worry, give half hour of your learning time from now onwards. I will make sure कि you will understand every link updation. अगर आपको ये वाला लिंक अपडेशन नहीं समझ में आया था, दिस वन, डोंट वरी अबाउट दिस. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू एवरी सिंगल थिंग इन मिनिमल पॉसिबल एफर्ट्स फ्रॉम योर एंड. मेरे को तो बहुत एफर्ट लगाने पड़ते हैं, चिल्ला के चीख के बोलना पड़ता है, राइट? ओके, नाउ लिसन. कभी कभी तो लगता है कि तुम हेरा फेरी के बाबू भैया बन गए हो, कुछ भी बोलो समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है. बट कभी कभी लगता है कि इतना इंटेलिजेंट हो गए हो कि गेट में टॉप तुम ही करोगे. आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड व्हाट यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग समटाइम्स, बट स्टिल आई ट्राई माई लेवल बेस्ट, यू ट्राई योर लेवल बेस्ट. चलिए, ओके. सो if I am writing some statements like this way in your C language, you should understand these, I guess. इतना तो तुमको समझ में आना चाहिए. Okay. So I have created two variables, A and B. A value 5, B value 10. What is the meaning of A equals to B? What is the meaning of A equals to B? So suppose this is the memory where when you have created two variables, जब आपने दो वेरिएबल बनाए, then there will be some memory allocated to variable A, there will be some memory allocated to variable B. A variable initialized with 5, B variable initialized with 10. Now you are writing this. ये असाइनमेंट स्टेटमेंट अगर समझ में आ गया तो लिंक लिस्ट का खेल प्ले समझ में आ जाएगा. Okay, now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What does it mean? A is equal to B. You say, sir, B का वैल्यू A में असाइन कर दो. Assign value of B into A. Into A means यहाँ लिख दूं क्या? इसकी जगह 10 लिख दूं? No, sir. ये नाम चेंज नहीं होगा. वेरिएबल का नाम चेंज नहीं होगा. No. Whatever the memory space we have for A, this will be updated by value of B10. Is this the correct understanding of the statement A equals to B? क्या ये सही है? If you guys are clear about this, then I will give you one particular रामबाण यहाँ पे. I will give you one master stroke, master method of assignment of the links, and you will be able to understand every single part next time onwards. अगर आप लोगों को इतना clear है, A equals to B means value of A assigned to the location of A value of B assigned to location of A, then then what happens? Yes, it's a value change. Now look at this. What exactly in the assignment happens? What exactly in assignment happens? If you can understand this, then linked list understanding will be very, very easy now onwards. Abhi dekho, what I am saying is, from the right side, what I need for assignment is value. Take the value from the right side, and in the left side where this value to be copied, uska location. So in the right side, from the right side, I am taking the value to copy somewhere, and in the left side I am going to that location where I will have to change the value. The same thing I did here. From right side I have taken the value 10. That 10 B ka value 10 I have taken, and that value I will have to assign wherever the location of A present. Location of A present here, I have updated that by 10. क्या इतना क्लियर है? If you guys are clear about this, from right side value, left side location. Remember this Ramban thing, and you will be able to understand the link updation to the easiest level. If this is clear, okay, I will go back to this point again. What it says, from right side take the value of P. Value of P means what? P में क्या रखा हुआ है यहाँ पे? What is there inside the P? Inside P, P is holding the address of this particular node. क्या ये समझ में आया? क्या बोला मैंने? P is holding what? P is holding the address of this node. So address of this node is the value which I'll have to copy in the left side. Which I will have to copy in the left side. And now the left side is which location? On which location left side? Location is link part location of start pointer. Link part location of start pointer. Link part location. Start pointer means address of this node. This node इसका link part location. Link part location means here I had to update here what address of this node. I have done it. मैंने वही तो किया. Address of this node I have copied here. So previously whatever address it was holding of this node, वो overwrite हो गया. किससे? Address of this node से. That's how this particular change has been done. समझ में आया अभी? If you understood this, then let's try to understand few more things. If you are able to find out whatever I have done, I have explained you, this is the question which you don't have to solve. आपको ये solve नहीं करना है. This one particular question I'll be solving with two different methods. Among those methods, whatever your preferable is, you can choose and you can solve. But हमेशा आप correct solve करेंगे if you are understanding the concept. Okay, there are few more small things which I want to give you here when I will be solving this particular question. So please थोड़ा सा concentrate करके और question solve करने का है. ठीक है, थोड़ा concentrate करके question solve करने का है. Look at this, what happens here. So this is the linked list given. This is the linked list given. Struct node star p. देखिए आपके साथ में एक और छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम है जो हो सकती है, समटाइम्स इफ आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग यू, यू आर नॉट गेटिंग एनीथिंग immediately. Don't panic and don't drop from the live lectures. You know what happens? A particular entire concept, entire subject cannot be understood by only single reading. Multiple readings, multiple revisions required so that you can understand the topic till the more deep level. तो उसके लिए आपको ये रखना जरूरी है, थोड़ा सा पेशेंस. कीप द पेशेंस, कीप सम फेथ इन द टीचर्स and follow continuously. Maybe one day or 2 day, after one day or maybe 2 days after a revision, you will be able to understand the concepts. Okay, now look at this one. Node struct star p. There is a pointer p I have created of type node. Fine. So this pointer p also can hold the address of any node of my linked list. Fine. Next, P is equal to start link link. अब ये ज्यादा लिंक आती है. When you have multiple links, I am having another solution for this, and that is my bracket method. That particular method you will not get anywhere in the books or somewhere. That is my understanding, my own understanding, and I am passing to you. I am passing it to you, and that particular method is very simple. याद रखें क्या बोला. When you have such kind of statements where multiple arrows are given, multiple arrows का डेटा लिंक कुछ कुछ बहुत सारी arrows है, like this way. 1 and 2 arrows are there, 1 2 arrows are there, 1 2 arrows are there, 1 2 3 4 arrows are there. If you have multiple arrows and so many link, disturbance होता है. Do one thing, keep the rightmost arrow, rightmost, right वाला, सबसे last वाला, rightmost arrow, and after that arrow field outside, remaining thing inside the bracket. Keep the rightmost arrow. This is the rightmost arrow. Okay, so this statement I am trying to understand. Start ka link. Okay, and this rightmost arrow, its link I am keeping outside. ये बाहर रख दिया मैंने. What I am going to do here is using inside the bracket, reach to a node. एक node तक पहुंचना है. Reach to a node. Start this. First link this. I have reached to this node. Yes. Now link part of that particular node. This part of this particular node. Okay. Now this statement is in the right side of assignment or left side of assignment. असाइनमेंट के लेफ्ट में है कि राइट में है? असाइनमेंट के राइट में है. आई टोल्ड यू फ्रॉम द असाइनमेंट्स राइट व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू चेक इज यू आर गोइंग टू टेक द वैल्यू. सो you gonna take the value whatever is present here. What is the value present here? What is the value present here? इतना बड़ा गोला बना दिया, मैं बनाते जाऊंगा जब तक आंसर नहीं करोगे. The value present here is the address of the next node, sir. Address of the next node is present here, right? Address of the next node is present here. That particular address I'll have to copy. So from this right side, I could understand address of this node I'll have to copy somewhere. Address of this node I'll have to copy somewhere. Yes. So I am making an incoming arrow. कहीं से तो इस पे arrow आएगा, pointer आएगा. Where I am assigning? Into P. Into P. So P is nothing but pointing to this particular node. Inside P, we will be keeping the address of this node, right? P is pointing to this node. Very simple, very simple, very simple. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. What is given here? What is given here? P arrow link. P arrow link. If P is this, its link part. Its link part which is nothing but the value. Right side से value. इसके link part में क्या value है? इसके लिंक पार्ट में क्या वैल्यू है? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू इन द लिंक पार्ट ऑफ हियर? लिंक पार्ट ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर नोड इज हैविंग एड्रेस ऑफ नेक्स्ट नोड. इसका एड्रेस है दिस पर्टिकुलर नोड्स एड्रेस. इफ दिस पर्टिकुलर नोड्स एड्रेस वी हैव, देन दिस नोड का एड्रेस, इस नोड का एड्रेस आई हैव टू कॉपी इन द लेफ्ट पार्ट. वेयर आई हैव टू कॉपी? सेम चीज. मल्टीपल लिंक्स हैं, मल्टीपल एरोज हैं. यस. कीप राइट मोस्ट एरो एंड राइट मोस्ट लिंक आउट. ये कर दिया. reach to a node using the bracket. Bracket से node पे reach करो. Start here, link here. Now its link part. Its link part this. क्या करना है सर इसका? This link part you update by this. By this means address of this. So this link part का location you update address by this one. Means here I am copying the address of this node like this way. दिस लिंक ब्रोकन. अभी ये 8 के नेक्स्ट में क्या आ जाएगा? 2. क्यों? अपडेट किया ना मैंने. स्टार्ट दिस, लिंक दिस, और उसका लिंक पार्ट अपडेट कर दो. किससे करो? पी का लिंक. पी का लिंक मतलब ये नोड के एड्रेस से. डन इट. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट value of p I'll have to copy somewhere. Value of p is what? Value of p is address of this node. Value of p is nothing but address of this node. Address of this node I'll have to copy somewhere. Where? Oh, multiple links है. Multiple links है तो मैंने क्या किया? Rightmost arrow, rightmost link part outside, remaining inside. P this node. Link part this node. I have reached to this node using the bracket. Yes. Now link part of that node. Link part of that particular node. This you need to update. This you need to update. Update कर दो. इसको break करके whatever is there in the right side. This address of p. Address p means this. I'll have to update this link pointer by address which is holded by p. This node. अभी you need to do lot printing. So rightmost arrow, data बाहर, ये है start, find link, this one link, इसका link है ये, and link ये. I have reached to this node. Yes, its data part 9. What should I do with this 9? Print it. So it will print 9. It will print 9. Understand these updations directly. Well and good. Otherwise, I am having another method also. Same to same question, I am going to solve with some other method. Method is, I am taking addresses of the nodes. Best hai. Suppose this particular node in the memory is stored on address 100. This is stored on address 50. This is stored on address 300. This is stored on address 200. This is stored on address 250. This address 150. Right? If first node का address is 100 means start pointer का value होगा 100. Simple. What this pointer holds? Next address, next node's address, next node address means 50. This holds next node's address 300. This holds next node address 200. This holds next node address 250. This holds next node address 150. This holds next node address null. Now let's try to understand same question once again. Struct node star p. Okay, pointer p I have created. Fine. Now what it says? Start. Start means 100. 100 ka link part. What is there in the link part of 100? 50. And 50 is link part. What is the value in the 50's link part? Value of 50's link part is 300. So I am understanding this statement as p is equal to 300. From right side value लेके left में assign करने का, p is updated now. P is assigned value 300. Value 300 means address of this node. Okay, fine. So p is having 300 means pointing to this node. Simple. अभी और आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's do next. What is there? Right side से value लेना है. Yes. p 300. Its link part, 300's link part is 200. So assignment of this p arrow link means I need to copy 200 somewhere. Where? देखो, start 100. Its का link part, 100's link part is 50. Now you need to find out the location in the left side. कहाँ पे copy करना है? Link part of 50. Link part of 50 updated by 200. So link part of 50. This is the node 50, right? Link part of this node updated by what now? 200. So instead of 300, I have copied address 200. अगर address 200 है तो इसका next node क्या होगा? This one? No. It will be address with 200. Now, last one, this updation, value of P. What is the value of P, dear? 300. 300 वैल्यू कहां रखने की है? लेफ्ट में रखने की है. कहां कैसे रखेंगे? लेट्स सी. P is 300. Arrow link, 300's link is 200. And location of 200. Location of 200 means link part of 200. This one, link part of 200 updated by 300. So instead of 250, it will hold now 300. ये link break हो जाएगी. इसका next में 300. 300 means address of this node. Okay, I will point it to this node. Now let's print start this 100. उसका लिंक 50. 50 का लिंक, 50 का लिंक क्या है? अब 200. 200 का लिंक 300 और 300's data you print. 300's data is what? Data part is 9. So it will print what? 9. आपको जो मेथड समझ में आती है, either this one or this one, you can use, but you can solve. You will use, but you can solve the question. It's very simple question now. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? If that is clear, then let's see next question. Question number 2. This you need to solve now. You need to solve now. जल्दी से solve करो और बताओ what is the answer. Question number 2. जल्दी से quickly. You just solve now this particular question. Question is same to same, exactly same to same method. Some difference is there in the updation. First of all, struct node star p, pointer p created. P is equal to start ka link, start ka link. So p pointer pointing to this node. Fine. Next one, oh, multiple things are there. P ka link. So rightmost arrow, rightmost link out, remaining things in. P ka link. I have reached to this node. Now value of this link pointer. Value of this link pointer means address of this node. Address of this node I'll have to copy somewhere. Where? Let's see. कहाँ copy करना है? Start के link में. Okay. So start का link and its link part. Updated by this node's address. Now value of P I'll have to copy somewhere. कहाँ पे copy करना है? Let's see. So value of P means some incoming pointer should be there on P. Where I should copy it? P. This one, link. Next, link. This and its link pointer. Its link pointer updated. Its link pointer updated by this. Now let's print start this link, its link is this, and its link 9, ये वाला node, and its data is 9. Okay, is that clear? Is that cool? Is that clear? If that is clear, then let us see another question. That is your GPK. घर पे करो problem है. You solve this particular question at home and you will be able to understand how to do that. आपको easily समझ में आएगा ये question कैसे solve होगा. Otherwise, you just go through my previous these two questions explanation once again, this one also once again, and you will be able to understand how to solve this third question now. Definitely you will be able to solve it. Okay, चलिए अगला question देखते हैं, अगली चीज देखते हैं, that is traversing in the linked list. Right? So as I told you, as I claimed you, कि this particular linked list is tough to understand. Why? Just because it is having so many pointer and all other things. But one thing for sure I can tell you is कि if you will attend the classes live, then definitely you will learn lot of things. चलिए बात करते हैं traversing in the linked list. What is the traversing? Traversing is nothing but visiting the nodes from first to last, each and every node one by one. So how can I start traversing? By starting from the first node. Okay, so if you remember the traversing in array In the array, okay, let me write it down here. In the array, the traversing was like this way. In the array, traversing was like this way. There was a for loop starting from k index, starting from lower bound, and it is going up to upper bound. When k becomes upper bound plus 1, goes beyond upper bound plus 1, then processing stops. And what you were doing was this one, ki process a ka content at index k. Here, instead of index, I will be having pointer. Yes. So first of all, I will take a pointer for the traversing purpose, struct node star p. Now, what happens? P pointer I will have to initialize. I will have to initialize by address of the first node. We know address of the first node is in the start pointer. So I have initialized it. Now, this pointer P will first point to the first node, then it will be traversed. Then I will forward it to the next node, then it will be traversed. I will forward it to the next node, it will be traversed. From here, I will forward it to the next node, means null. When it becomes null, then my traversing stops. So I will write a condition here, ki while you continue till p value is not equal to null. This p value not equals to null means p is equal to true. You can write down this condition like this way also, while p. अगर ऐसा भी लिखा तो इसका मतलब है p is not null value, true value, right? Right. What exactly I am going to do inside the loop is I am going to process the data part pointed by pointer p, and after that I am going to update p pointer by its next node's address. How can I access the next node ka address, this node ka address? Using the link pointer. So p is equal to p ka link pointer. Like this way you can traverse the entire list. चला के दिखा देता हूं. P is equal to start. P pointer now pointing to this node. P not equals to null. Yes, it is true. It is pointing to this node, means it is not equals to null. Process P ka data. Data part processed means 6 processed. After that, P updated by P ka link. In the link part, whatever the value is there, assign into P. If assigned into P means P points to the next node now. This one. Now go up again, p not equals to null. No. Then go inside the loop, process p ka data part is 8, processed. Go inside p ka, p equals to p ka link. Come here. After that, again p not equals to null. No. Process p ka data. Yes, 3 value. Okay. p equals to link. p अपडेट कर दो इसके लिंक से. लिंक में क्या है अभी? null. p becomes null. Now p not equals to null, condition false, we will stop the loop and we have traversed entire list. Okay, now one last thing remaining in this explanation is complexity of this algorithm. Will you traverse the list entirely, completely, always? ये क्या आप यहां से स्टार्ट करके यहां तक जाओगे always? Yes. Will you run this particular loop always for n times if you have n number of nodes in the linked list? Yes. Always n times? जी हाँ. So the complexity will become theta of n. Theta of n. Getting it? Okay, now listen this particular thing. This is the basic traversing algorithm. Now this same traversing algorithm can be used to calculate number of nodes. देखिए array में you know कि how many number of elements are there in the array. Why? Just because you know either size or lower bound, upper bound sometimes. But in the linked list, nothing is known. Only one thing is known, that is the first pointer. That's it. So you need to You need to do one thing is you need to traverse the entire list and you need to calculate कि how many number of elements are there in the list. How to do that? मैं लेके आया हूँ एक जगह एक particular pointer, यहाँ पे एक particular slide लेके आया हूँ. If you want to count the number of nodes in the list, what you will do? So this traversing algorithm you need to modify a little. थोड़ा सा modify करना है so that what happens, so that you can get the count, you can get the number of nodes. क्या करेंगे? We will take one count variable and whenever we will traverse a node, we will increment that counter. Simple. So what I will do here is I will have an integer counter initially, integer count, and that count I will initialize with 0. After that, what I will do, same to same algorithm which I have explained you. Struct node star p, a pointer p I have created, and that pointer p I have initialized with start pointer. Now the name of list pointer can be different. देखो dear, यहाँ पे start pointer है, कहीं पे इसी को फर्स्ट पॉइंटर बोल देंगे, कहीं पे इसी को ही हेड पॉइंटर बोल देंगे, कहीं पे पी पॉइंटर के नाम से दे रखा होगा. रिमेंबर, लिस्ट पॉइंटर मींस एड्रेस ऑफ द फर्स्ट नोड, दैट्स इट. और कुछ भी नहीं है, नाम कुछ भी हो, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? राइट, क्लियर? ओके, नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू इज आई विल राइट अ लूप व्हाइल p नॉट इक्वल्स टू नल. जब तक कि p नल तक नहीं पहुंच जाता तब तक आप ट्रैवर्स करो लिस्ट को till the p becomes null. Traverse the list. What I am going to do inside is when p is not equals to null means count plus plus. Count increments by 1 and after that p you need to update by next node's address so that p can traverse entire list. And this is another small variation of your what? Traversing. And the complexity of this algorithm also will be this. अरे ये algorithm में कुछ भी different नहीं है, condition is same to same, only one this particular statement I have added कि I have taken a count variable with 0 initialization. Now, in the same traversing algorithm, one more variation we have, and that is finding the address of the last node. How do I find the address of the last node? First of all, address of the last node is having a characteristic. Characteristic is what? Link part of लास्ट नोड इज नल. जो लास्ट नोड है उसके लिंक पार्ट में क्या आएगा? नल आएगा. सो इफ वी स्टॉप आर ट्रैवर्सिंग एट दैट मोमेंट वेयर वी कैन से कि पॉइंटर का लिंक नल है. सपोज आई हैव स्टार्टेड अ पॉइंटर फ्रॉम हियर. its link part is not null, no, pointer to the next. Its link part not equals to null, no, pointer to the list. Its link part null, yes, stop pointer p here and return it. Stop pointer p here and return it. So how I will modify my traversing algorithm? Look at this. कैसे लिखेंगे? I am having a struct pointer p, struct node type pointer p. Pointer p I am initializing with the first node's address start. After that, the condition I'll be writing here is while p का link not equals to null. जब तक कि ये not equals to null है, कंटिन्यू करो. कब तक? क्या करो? p is equal to p का link. p को p के link से अपडेट करते जाओ. At the end, you will be having p stopped on this particular nodes whose link will become null. You will come out of the loop and you will return p. Got it? No. You cannot get the address of the previous node ever in the singly linked list. अभी देखो ये एल्गोरिदम में एक छोटा सा फॉल्ट है. फॉल्ट क्या है कि अगर मैंने if I will give in this particular algorithm the empty list, and I am asking you to find out the last node's address. If there is no any node, how can you find the address of the last node? Empty list is present, which means start is equal to null, p is equal to start in this link. This particular statement, p becomes null, and look at this what you are doing here. लुक एट दिस, यहां क्या किया आपने, नल एरो लिंक नॉट इक्वल्स टू नल, मतलब कि दिस स्टेटमेंट कैन गिव यू what error, what type of error, null pointer dereference, null pointer dereferencing it can give you. देखो ये बहुत छोटी छोटी सी चीजें हैं जो आपको समझना होगी, बहुत 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 स्मॉल स्मॉल सी चीजें हैं विच यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, स्मॉल थिंग्स यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज यू वांट टू बी अ पर्टिकुलर टॉपर ऑफ गेट, एंड गेट टॉपर नेवर मिसेस small thing also, not a small single detail. When I say it's the platform where you can have unlimited learning, I mean it. And I try to give you every single small detail of every single topic. Okay, so what happens in this case? Agar p null aa gaya, if p is null, null arrow link means of course it's a null pointer dereferencing. In that particular case, this algorithm will not work. So what I'll have to do is, to eliminate this particular problem, I will add a statement here checking if p is equal to null, then from here only we will return, and that return is null return kar do. We don't want to go further. Why? Just because list is empty, we cannot have last node at all, we cannot have any node at all. Hence this particular algorithm now becomes better than the previous version, which could cause null pointer dereferencing. तो आपको ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीजें डिटेक्ट करना आना चाहिए कि सर इसका अगर वैल्यू नल हो जाएगा तो फिर नल पॉइंटर डिफरेंस आएगा, यस, तो फिर इसका आंसर नहीं हो सकता है कि दिस पर्टिकुलर एल्गोरिथम विल गिव यू एड्रेस ऑफ द लास्ट नोड ऑलवेज, नो. अगर ये विदाउट दिस ग्रीन स्टेटमेंट, इफ दिस ब्लैक स्टेटमेंट्स, this black algorithm will be given and will be asking what this black algorithm does, your answer should be either null pointer dereferencing or finds the address of the last node. Yes or no? Yes. So when you add this one, then you can of course say, जब green statements add हो जाएंगे, you can say कि yes, this particular algorithm is finding the address of the last node. If last node is not present, it is returning null, but there is no any error in the list. There is no any error in the list. Understood everybody? Clear? Everything is clear or not? If you are clear, then we will go further. एक क्वेश्चन है जो आपके प्रैक्टिस के लिए है, please solve this question, you will understand the topic. Okay, now what we are going to see tomorrow is insertion in the linked list and deletion in the linked list at various position, and based on those we are going to solve some questions also. All the members who are not following our crash course batch, which we are going to cover within 3 months, all the courses, this crash course batch is having classes 5:30 p.m. discrete math, COA 7:15 p.m. My course is already going on. C language 9 p.m. and engineering math also started at 9 a.m. Unfortunately, today there was no any class because of sir's unavailability, but you will be having engineering math classes daily 9 a.m. You attend all these classes, सारी की सारी classes आप लोग attend करो, and you will learn the courses in just 3 months. If you want to go for Unacademy Plus subscription, prices are going to increase within 3 days. So please, if you are thinking about it, take it. आज ही ले लो, जितने जल्दी होगा ले लो. Just because the prices are going to increase, then you will have to pay more for the same subscription. This is the code. याद रखना, VDEEP10. That code you need to use for your subscription so that you can get 10% discount. You can use the EMI option also. If you have credit card or HDFC debit card, you can go for EMI. EMI is no cost EMI, means you will have to pay in the installment, but you don't have to pay any extra money to the bank. If you want, you can recommend your friends. Are all the free channels for electrical, creatrix, mechanical, gate, MEPIXE, गेट सीई फॉर सिविल तेलुगु के लिए ये चैनल, एसएससी जेई, कंप्यूटर साइंस, गेट क्वेश्चंस, फाउंडेशन इंजीनियरिंग, एंड देयर आर सो मेनी अदर्स. So if you want, you can recommend these channels. This particular current channel you are watching my lecture on, Unacademy Computer Science, subscribe this channel, plus बेल आइकन दबा दो, घंटी दबा दो, so that you will be getting the notification whenever there will be classes over here. Thank you so much for joining live here. Tomorrow again you will meet me here only at 10 a.m. for another course. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday, so no class tomorrow, so you will be having class for this particular data structure, I guess, on Monday. Saturday and Sunday 11:30 p.m. 11:30 a.m. we are going to have placement classes. So if you are learning data structure for your placements also, for your future placements also, come live and try to solve the typical problems of data structures for your placements. Yes, 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Till then, have a nice day. टेल क्यू फ्रंट रियर हेड टेल राहुल, ये सब चीजें हम एक एक करके पढ़ेंगे. Whenever the time will come, I will explain you what is the rear, what is the front, what is the head, tail and everything. Once you will understand that particular explanation, you will be able to understand all these things. Just give me 2-3 days time. Next week, midweek time, around Wednesday or something, we will be having this Q topic, and at that topic you will be able to understand this. Don't worry about it. Okay, chaliye, so see you people, and we'll meet again tomorrow 11:30. Before that, of course, in the